What's up, everyone? We decided to come to Rock Hill, South Carolina. All of our friends have been saying you got to check this place out. Legal Remedy. We're finally here.
So Lisa, Arden, and Josh, this one's for you. It's a pleasant place to live.
It is.
But I'm thinking it might have been a little further out town and we might have missed it and they had to catch it on the flat side. Or the other.
On the which side?
The other side.
Now, what did you say, though? On the what side?
Flat side. You're welcome. You get all this all the time.
I'm so glad.
I don't think it's 55 through the residential area. Babe, it's like 25 miles an hour and you're going like 55. Oh, gracious. We're here, honey.
Oh, see? See how fast that was? It would have been another 30 seconds. We'd still be back there.
No,
had I been going the speed limit.
I think you actually need to make a left and hit that little Rogers right there. And then.
Roger.
Yep, that's it.
You get all this.
Yay!
As you can tell by the map, quite the impressive drive from Charlotte to Rock Hill, only 20 miles from the Queen City, just across the border into South Carolina. We were welcomed by this charming historic city. From the textile corridor to Winthrop University, this city seems to be growing. Interestingly enough, the city got its name when the railroad was being built back in 1852. They ran into a small hill made of, you guessed it, rocks. Obviously, they pulled their creative team together and said, let's name the city Rock Hill. Here's your fun fact. Rock Hill is home to the late Vernon Grant, best known as the creator of Kellogg's Rice Krispies' famous trio, Snap, Crackle, and Pop. This, though, is the reason we came to Rock Hill. What sounds like the start of a joke, a local lawyer, landscape architect, 2 bankers, and a computer guy all get together with an idea. Well, it's actually a true story. Their passion for beer and their need of a brewmaster led them to Mike, the guy there in the middle. Back in 2014, Legal Remedy was, well, legal.
Okay, so when we walked in, we were totally blown away about how cool this place was. I mean, it was the marketing. It was genius.
It was another really cool old structure. And much like previous locations, it was a car dealership.
It was an old car dealership from back in the 1950s. The showroom is now the restaurant, and the old service bays is where the brewery is.
From the names of the beer to the gavels, you know, that were on the beer tap handles.
Yeah, even the menus, when they were sold out of a selection, they had it stamped out on parole.
Oh, yeah.
So
See,
cool.
it was brilliant. The name of the food, paper towel holders, the t-shirts, everything. They really did a great job on that. Okay, so we finally got to take a tour of this place.
Right, and they had taken us through even the back part of the property to show us where their expansion for canning and kegging, I believe.
Yeah,
and everything else that they planned to do, which looked like it was a very successful work in progress.
They had a cellar room, which was cool.
And those barrels.
Oh, it smelled so good. They're using bourbon barrels and whiskey barrels. We ran into Sandra, who happens to be the brewmaster's wife. World-class smile. It was completely infectious. But
Sandra, the scientist.
she's the QA, the quality assurance manager. And so she's got this really cool laboratory.
One of only 4 brew labs in South Carolina. She said she's looking for healthy yeast. And in case you didn't know, good yeast management is one of the best ways to improve the quality and shelf life of beer. All right, it's time for our sweet nectar of the week.
So you like the whistleblower watermelon wheat.
It was a really nice way to wrap up summer. So now that summer's to an end and we're going to be moving on to the spiciness of October. It's a pale wheat ale.
Mine was the Golden Rule Golden Ale. It wasn't very heavy. It just was a light summer lager and didn't have any fruitiness to it. I mean, a little citrusy, but you couldn't pick out and go, this is lemony or orange, anything like that. But
It's
it was
just a
really
regular
nice.
American lager. The food was absolutely divine. And it's a brew pub versus just a brew house. A brew pub is where you serve food, and a brew house is where you just make beer, correct?
You are so smart, Professor. I got nothing to say.
Don't forget, the Brew-United States is big. We don't find these places, you do. So keep sharing, stay crafty, and drink responsibly.